threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Mindless Banter 52.
No, you went out there. You're going with the beat. You always got to go with the beat.
I know, I was trying, man.
Mindless Banter Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, so what are we talking about today?
The Bermuda Triangle.
Ooh.
Bermuda, Bahamas.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so we decided.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you
I
straight.
don't know what you think it is.
Yeah.
I was telling Kobe earlier.
You thought
when
it was
I was
something
little,
else.
I thought it was like a triangular hole.
Uh-huh.
Oh, actually, I think on Hotel Transylvania, it's a deep triangle.
Oh, is it
that
really?
they just fall into. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's what I kind of thought when I was a kid. I was like, why do people even fly over it? You can see
Idiots.
it.
Just go around it.
Yeah, just get away from it.
Well, it's like 1,000,000 square miles or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
not too big.
Yeah. But anyways, that's what we're talking about today. We're excited.
An isosceles triangle, or is it more like a
I don't know. Isosceles.
Dorito chip?
Isosceles, that's a great name.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sounds important.
It does. It really does.
Anyway, first, it goes without saying prepping requires forethought with regard to food, water supply, power, and protection. All areas of significant technical preparation.
That's right.
Self-reliant medical care is no exception. The Prepper's Medical Handbook by noted wilderness medicine expert and survivalist William W. Forgy, M.D., provides the basis of prevention, identification, long-term management of survivable medical conditions and tells you when to return to the grid and what to do if you cannot. The organized structure of this book allows you to quickly locate what you're looking for, while the information and techniques can be easily understood and performed with minimal medical training.
That's right.
To purchase or learn more, visit preppersmedicalhandbook.com. That's preppersmedicalhandbook.com. Also available through Amazon.
Yeah.
It's a sweet book.
It really is.
It's like just enough for if you have medical training, it's good. If you don't, it's better.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a great book.
It's a perfect stocking stuffer.
It is.
You
That's
know what I
true.
mean?
If you want to get some rundown on some wilderness medicine,
Yeah.
this is an excellent book for it.
It's great.
Don't be dummy. Go get it.
Go get it. All right. The Bermuda Triangle. Cam seems to be slightly confused. He's been confused about it his whole life.
A lot of things.
But but not just the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
But let's break it down. So what is the Bermuda Triangle, Cameron? So
it's a shape.
It's a shape. It's in the shape of a triangle. It's also known as the Devil's Triangle.
That sounds way better.
I kind of always thought that, never mind. But it's a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. We're going to talk about all that today. Most reputable sources dismiss this idea that there is any mystery.
Yeah.
And I think they can go.
It's weird. I always thought
They can
that
go
was...
kiss it.
Yeah,
all right.
Kiss my butt.
Kiss my butt, because we're delving into the mysteries today. This area of water in the Atlantic Ocean between Bermuda, San Juan, and Miami, it makes a triangle. You get it?
Got it.
3 points. The vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle is amongst the most heavily traveled shipping lanes.
So that's
in the
not
world.
all the Gulf of Mexico. That's majority of it is in the Atlantic.
Yeah,
or
it's
is
in
it
the
even
Atlantic.
part of the
It's
Gulf
on
of Mexico?
No, it's on the
Not even
other
touching.
side.
It's cutting off.
Yeah,
before it gets there.
right. It's on the other side. It's to the east of it.
Gotcha.
Is that right?
I think
I'm not great at geography, but I think that's right.
I think it would capture a bit of it, but who knows?
Because basically it
Either
goes
way,
from
it's
the
freaking
tip,
huge.
just the tip of Florida, and then down, and then to the east.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know. Cruise ships and pleasure craft regularly sail through the region, and commercial and private aircraft routinely fly over it. So
You're
this
right.
is
It doesn't go over that far.
it doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
You were right.
I was right.
You're 100% right.
But anyways, so that's basically what we're talking about is this big patch of ocean. That's all it is, right? And in this big patch of ocean, there's lots of hurricanes. Like every hurricane on the face of the planet basically goes through the Bermuda Triangle. It seems like, right?
Have to.
It has to, basically. So,
Kind of. I guess not have to, but
well, it doesn't have to, but there's a lot of them to go through. So that's the Bermuda Triangle. This is the area of the map that we're talking about, and Cam's going to kind of let us sit in on like where on Earth did a conspiracy even start? Where did it begin? Where does any of this even come from?
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are probably familiar with some of the weird stuff, like Flight 19 is a very common one.
It's awesome.
So anyways, Kobe will get into the details of those, but so when did the Bermuda Triangle become this like really weird conspiratorial area? Like what's going on there?
Yeah.
A lot say it started more so in our time, like in the 50s, but before then there were some weird occurrences. And I think you'll probably touch on some of these.
Yeah, and if I'll just go quickly through them if you touch on them here, so that's fine.
But yeah, so it's difficult to say exactly when the world started to recognize it as this weird place. But even Christopher Columbus, according to his log on October 8th, 1492, it's a good year.
Yeah, it was great.
Columbus looked down at his compass and noticed that it was giving weird readings. And he didn't alert his crew at first because having a compass that didn't point to the magnetic north may have sent the already on-edge crew into panic.
Yeah, I can see how it could.
I was like, where the hell are we going?
Where the edge of the earth is going to be right, because they didn't know.
They didn't know. And then your compass is spinning.
That's funny. It's funny how they do say that they're already on edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a double entendre there.
This was probably a good decision considering 3 days later when Columbus simply spotted strange light, the crew threatened to return to Spain.
Bullshit, we're going back to Spain. Never mind.
So there's like, there's some weird crap going on.
I saw a light. We're going back.
I saw the line. That's where that song came from.
Exactly. Brooks and Dunn were talking about the Christopher Columbus voyage. That's exactly what they were talking about.
That's the theme song they were singing the whole time. So
didn't you see the music video? It's got Christopher Columbus looking at a compass.
There's off in the distance.
So stupid.
But yeah, so he had that encounter way back then. Some other weird records were back in the 1600s. Admiral Summers runs his ship ashore Bermuda in 1609.
That was a dumb move.
Was the Admiral Sir Georgie Summers was the founder of the English colony of Bermuda, and the stories of his shipwreck are said to have inspired Shakespeare's play The Tempest, which may have enhanced some of the weird stuff that was happening.
That makes sense.
In the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
But really, when we started bringing it up in modern day culture, is kind of after some more prominent ships like the USS Cyclops and then Flight 19.
Isn't it funny? Like, it's all that time. That's like around the same time where a lot of the UFO stuff started too, like the late 40s, early 50s, like right in there. Huh? Yeah, it's like all this weird. Everybody just had like
war.
This
everybody
weird,
was on edge.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
So this is when things started to come out about it. So one of the well-known reports about the Bermuda Triangle was by Edward Van Winkle Jones.
Good hell.
Yeah.
You got any more names?
He published a piece about the planes and the ships that disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. Colby will talk a little more about those, but this was around, what was this? The date was
1945?
Something like that. 48, 49. Oh. Anyways, so he started bringing up these articles, and then more followed. 2 years later, Fate magazine published Sea Mystery at Our Back Door.
Oh,
great piece by George Sand covering the loss of several planes and ships, including Flight 19 and the TBM Avenger torpedo bombers.
Torpedoes.
On a training mission. In 1955, the book The Case for the UFO by M.K. Jessup, it started to point fingers at aliens being the possible cause of the Bermuda Triangle mysteries.
I like it.
I want to read that now.
Yeah, I do too.
By 1964, Vincent H. Gaddis, who coined the term Bermuda Triangle, wrote an article saying over 1,000 lives have been claimed by the area. He also agreed that it was a pattern of strange events. The Bermuda Triangle obsession hits its peak in the early 70s when everybody's doing drugs, with the publication of several paperback books about the topic, including the bestseller Charles Berlitz's The Bermuda Triangle. And then in 64, Gaddis wrote some more stuff. Anyways, there's a bunch of publishing starting from 50 until, now.
Yeah.
So this is where really the Bermuda Triangle became like this super mysterious, weird, crazy, scary place.
Yeah, so mostly like 50s.
But some of the events that go with it are what really solidified the like strange.
There's so much weird stuff that's happened here. So
But yeah, there was stuff happening like in the 1600s in this
like
area.
1400s.
So it's not like completely unusual. Yeah, Columbus,
man.
the founder.
Yeah, so there's a lot of notable incidents. We can't go through all of them because there's hundreds, right?
There are.
And the cool thing is it's not just ships.
Thousands, according to one guy.
Yeah, it's not just ships, it's also planes. So just flying over
That's what's so weird.
or on a boat. Okay, I don't know what, it was weird.
That's an old form
It's a
of
belt.
boat.
It's a belt.
It's a belt.
It's a belt. It's about that big.
Daddy gave me the belt.
Yes, Daddy gave him the belt. So the one that you were talking about a lot was the 1945 December 5th Flight 19, which was 5 TBF Avengers. And if you haven't seen what those look like, they're freaking cool looking.
They're way cool.
Yeah, they used to call them like Iron Birds because they were like one of the best planes that like held up in battle. So they called them the Iron Birds. I think that's
Aren't they
what
the
they're
ones that
called.
got butchered in Midway?
I don't know.
I think they all got shot down.
Did they? Well, never mind. They weren't that good then. So December 5th, Flight 19, they lost 14
Cool
airmen, right? So basically they were out there flying, their compasses started going crazy, and they just got lost.
There's been several like video documentaries on this. I watched one on
did you?
The History Channel, and it's super weird.
Yeah,
like even the reports about it.
Yeah.
Like from the pilots before they like the lead pilot.
Yeah. So they actually, they have what he said when he called in a couple of times. He's like, I think we're like 225 miles northeast or something, but I don't know where
so
we
they were
are.
low on fuel, and they were trying to find it.
Yeah.
But didn't he see like weird colors and crap?
So there's lots of different reports. I don't know.
I thought he was seeing like the sea's green.
Yeah, I think the thing that I read is he just said there's weird stuff going on or something. Is
so
what
it
I
wasn't
read.
just a normal like we're gonna crash.
Yeah.
They were having
But it's
some
crazy.
weird
Like
events.
none of their compasses were working, and so it's just really
that's really
odd.
odd.
So they lost 14 airmen, but later that day they sent out a PBM Mariner, basically one of those huge flying boats that are goofy looking, to go out there and find
Buttes.
them. Huh? Buttes. Yes. But then they got lost too.
Yeah, and didn't some of the, I know some of the like in the area there were some ships and they saw like a fireball.
Oh, I didn't
Like they
hear
thought
that.
something had blew up in the sky and crashed. They saw it
Jeez.
around the time these were disappearing. So they're like, what is going on?
But then nobody found wreckage.
Yeah,
Is
nothing,
the
huh?
thing. So this is basically 6 planes, one of them being gigantic. That PBM Mariner, those things are huge. So there was
they didn't find like debris or anything. huh?
No. So there was 14 airmen that were lost in the original Flight 19, and then there was 13 airmen that were on that other PBM Mariner boat that were lost too.
Yeah.
Just gone.
So it's like if you're running out of fuel, most of the time they would ditch.
Yes.
And they'd stay together.
Uh-huh.
And like something would show or have
nothing.
been found. But it's just like they just teleported
disappeared.
into Bigfoot's world.
Yeah, so we don't know. So we're going to talk about what the heck could happen.
They've been flying around.
I know.
Bigfoot's
That
world.
prick. So then in 1947, on July 3rd, according to the Bermuda Triangle legend, a B-29 Super Fortress was lost off of Bermuda as
really?
well. Yeah.
I never heard about that.
That's a gigantic
No,
sucker.
that's a massive plane.
Yeah, they're freaking huge. And so there was a whole bunch of them. There was like hundreds up into the 60s. So, I mean, maybe not hundreds, but dozens. Hundreds of people died, though. And so then there wasn't a lot. After the 60s, there wasn't very much. And then 2005, there's some that started again. On June 20th, a Piper PA-23 disappeared between Treasure Cay Island, Bahamas, and Fort Pierce, Florida. There were 3 people on board, just disappeared. 2007, April 10th, another Piper, but this is a PA-46. Peter Piper. So I think these are just small
Little passenger
private planes, yeah. Disappeared near Berry Island after flying into a level 6 thunderstorm. I didn't know thunderstorms had levels. Did you?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Well, hell, we gotta do a podcast.
I don't know. Thunderstorm levels.
I want to freaking give a
Yeah.
number to all of them I see.
Me too.
Yeah, honey, that's about a 4.
That's a 2.5, probably. No biggie.
Shell honey. That just increased it.
2 fatalities were listed in that one. Then you go to 2017 on February 23rd. The Turkish Airlines flight TK-183 was forced to change its direction from Havana, Cuba, to Washington after some mechanical and electrical problems occurred over the triangle. So
What are the Turks doing over in
I don't know.
Caribbean?
They were going to Cuba. Albania.
Friggin' everybody's gone to Cuba.
Yeah. And then in 2017, again, May 15th, a private MU-2B aircraft was about 24,000 feet when it vanished from radar and
24,000 feet.
yeah, and radio contact with the air traffic controllers in Miami, and then the plane wreckage was found later. So this one was actually found.
Oh, okay. But it's just they don't know why it crashed or anything.
They don't know. Yeah. So there's actually some recent stuff that has happened out there, obviously. So that's on the air side. But when you get down to the water side, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Like Cam said, Christopher Columbus passing through the Bermuda Triangle on his first voyage to the New World. He recorded that a bursting flame of fire struck the sea and caused a strange light to appear in the distance a few weeks later.
A few weeks later?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand there. So there was a flame of fire, and then there was a light a few weeks later. I don't know what's going on there.
That doesn't make any sense.
But that was the earliest one that we know of. And then in 1881, legend has it that the Ellen Austin, a ship sailing from Liverpool to New York, encountered a ghost ship in the Bermuda Triangle. Wouldn't they be like way south if they're in the Bermuda Triangle going from Liverpool? Doesn't it seem like they were off course?
Somebody dicked up somewhere.
Somebody did some math wrong, I think, there. But it doesn't seem right.
Oh, we're going to go to California. We're going to wrap around.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out. Hop over. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. What?
Yeah, I don't get that. But
maybe they were cutting through the
canal.
The canal, yeah.
Was it there in 1881?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know when it was.
Probably wasn't
I don't
there.
know. So they encountered a ghost ship. So basically, a ship that had no passengers, no crew.
Those are so weird. Like
Super weird.
there's a ton of them that they just find floating and
But it gets even weirder because they found the ghost ship and then things went quickly awry. They boarded the crewless ship to tow it to shore, right? And they're like, well, let's tow the sucker. There's a ship out here. We got to get it back to shore. But they were separated because they had another storm come in. So then their ship and the ghost ship got separated, but the ghost ship had a crew on it because they were going to tow it in, right? Then after the storm, they found the ghost ship again, and that crew was gone.
What the freak?
Yeah, dude.
That's a good movie there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe someone already has made it, and we just haven't. It was an old one or something.
1970s.
So that's the Ellen Austin. That one's kind of crazy. And then in 1895, Joshua Slocum, the first man to sail solo around the world, vanished on a voyage from Martha's Vineyard to South America. And that was in the Bermuda Triangle. So the other big one that a lot of people know of is the disappearance of the USS Cyclops. One of the Navy's biggest fuel ships, marks the largest loss of life in the history of the U.S. Navy in a single incident. So
yeah, that one was
more people died
really
in that
weird
one incident for the Navy than anywhere. In March 1918, this massive ship, holy crap, what's that?
That's all flights going over the Bermuda.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of flights right now.
Son of a bitch.
Right there, he's gone. Click on him, see if we can see how he's doing.
I was just looking up how many flights currently go over Bermuda Triangle, and you can kind of see they hug.
They try to stay in
little-
land, huh?
Yeah, they don't necessarily avoid it, but not a lot. Like go well. There's a lot that go over it, but you can kind of see it kind of hugs the islands. But that's
it's
kind of
crazy.
Weird. There is kind of a gap there, though.
There is.
Of where
There's a
triangle
huge
is.
gap.
Boy.
So yeah, in March of 1918, this massive ship set out to sail from Brazil to Baltimore, and that's obviously directly through the Bermuda region, carrying 10,800 tons of manganese ore, with about 309 crew members on board.
I was making swords with manganese on Skyrim the other day.
Setting off on a fairly good day, the first and the only message sent by this ship indicated no sort of troubles. However, the ship was never heard from again. An entire search of the area was put into action, but nothing was ever found. No remains of the ship or any crew members aboard have ever been found. The captain of the USS Cyclops never sent a distress signal, and no one on board responded to radio calls from. There was like hundreds of other vessels in the vicinity, and they never responded.
It's like zip, it's like
They're just
disappeared.
gone.
That is super. weird.
That is the weirdest one to me,
creepy.
probably. That one and Flight 19 are the two that I'm like, okay. Those ones are a little funky.
That
Like
is
there's
kinda
something
funky.
going on. A lot of the other ones, planes crash, ships sink. Like it happens.
Yeah.
But these ones are funky. So
What was the Austin one?
where? What?
No, what Ellen Austin?
Ellen Austin.
That one's creepy.
That one is creepy. That one's super creepy.
Two crews just like get
Yeah.
warped off from the boat. Doesn't make any
so
sense.
weird. Yeah, that's crazy. So then there was 5 or 6 more up into the 1960s. And then there's been some from the 80s on. 1980, January 12th, the HMCS St. Laurent sank off of Cape Hatteras, the closest point
Love
on the
that
North American mainland to Bermuda. The ship took on water after encountering the tail end of a hurricane. So it went down there. And then 2005,
Is that ding dong?
two 14-year-old boys, Austin
Oh, yeah,
Stephanus
yeah, yeah.
and Perry Cohen went on a fishing trip on their 19-foot boat. Despite the 15,000 square nautical mile wide search by the U.S. Coast Guard, the pair's boat was found a year later off the coast of Bermuda, but the boys were never seen again.
Jeez.
So they probably went swimming and didn't come back. I don't know.
There's just like this awkward pause. Right? I don't know. It's pretty sad.
In then 2015, the SS El Faro, with a crew of 33 aboard, sank off the coast of the Bahamas within the Triangle on October 1st after sailing into Hurricane Joaquin. Search crews identified the vessel 15,000 feet below the surface.
Wow.
And then in 1969, this one isn't air or water. This one is land. Okay?
Piece of land went missing?
Yeah, it's gone. The Great Isaac Lighthouse in Bimini, Bahamas. 2 keepers disappeared and were never found.
Weird.
A hurricane passed through. The time of disappearance might have had something to do with it, but we're not going to say it was.
Coulda. So speaking of lighthouses, have you ever looked at some of the books? I guess during like really big storms, they like waves would hit as high as the lighthouse.
Jeez.
How terrifying would that
That'd be
be?
horrible.
Like I know the terrible Tilia from Tillamook.
What the hell are you
Terrible
talking about?
Tilia
What are you
from
saying?
Tillamook.
What are you saying?
The one in Oregon.
Ah.
There's like the record. Maybe they were hallucinating. I
Yeah,
don't know.
sure.
But they said that there were times when the water level was like up to the windows.
Oh my
In
gosh.
some of the upper parts, and then it would just go down. I'm like, that is freaky.
Yeah, what do you do?
Hope this light doesn't go out. They ain't gonna never find me.
It's going to be bad. So
Just sit up next to the light for the whole entire.
Yeah.
Hope my shift ends soon.
I'm ready to go
I'm
home.
gonna get out of here.
I'm ready to go home. According to several websites, there is a total of about 924 deaths related to plane and shipwrecks in the Bermuda Triangle.
Somebody said 1,000.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different. Some people say there's even more,
I bet.
but we don't know.
Columbus didn't get out. He got out of Dodge.
Yeah, he did.
He made it.
Yeah, he made it to America, right? Discovered it.
He did.
He discovered it. Anyways, so that's all of the notable incidents that I know of. Anyways, but Cam, I gotta ask you this question. It's been weighing on my mind, and I gotta know.
All right.
How many times have you tried to find a comfortable pair of pants or button-up shirt that doesn't make you look like a Rent-A-Cop or MC Hammer, but has all the functionality you're looking for?
Always.
You're doing it all the time, aren't you?
Like regular clothes and
Yeah.
tactical. It's super hard.
Like you're probably doing it this morning. You're probably gonna do it at
My
lunch
dress slacks
today.
seem too baggy.
Yeah. You're gonna do it tonight when you get home when you're laying in bed. Just like, where do I find this stuff?
Yeah. Where do I get a nice blouse?
I gotta tell you, I know where to get it.
Okay.
It's Off the Grid Surplus, Cam. They sent us some gear a while back. We've tested it. We've tested it multiple times, all the time. Weekly, we're testing it, and it's fantastic. It looks
really freaking is.
It's sexy. It works well. It's durable. It's just it's everything you want in tactical workwear.
True.
Okay.
Somebody's taken those cottons,
mhm.
made something fantastic.
Yeah, it's just they did it. with
Sewed it in there.
the thing. Off the Grid Surplus, they figured it
yep.
out. Yeah, okay, so you've got to go check them out. Go to their website, offthegridsurplus.com. You're going to get an extra 15% off with our code Casual Preppers. If you can find a better deal, use that deal. But if you can't find a better deal, use
You
this
can probably
one.
find a better deal, but I guarantee you it's going to feel and look terrible.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I promise you.
Yes, exactly. Use our code
You can
Casual
buy
Preppers.
cheap crap all day long.
Oh yeah, but that's crap though. That's not a deal. You're getting swindled.
True.
You don't want to get swindled.
True.
Go to offthegridsurplus.com, use our code Casual Preppers. You're going to get some fantastic clothing. They have hats, they have t-shirts, they have outdoor workwear, they have jackets and flannels and
Yep.
pants. It's so good.
I like 511, but I'm telling you, this stuff fits better.
It does.
And it looks better.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'm just saying, I like 511, but this stuff is better.
It's better.
It really is.
I agree. So Cam,
So
What-
why is this stuff happening?
what the hell's going on in the Bermuda Triangle? There's a lot of different theories.
Stuff's disappearing.
Stuff disappearing.
I didn't mean to have it. It's just like
Stuff disappearing, man.
my tongue and my underlip got like caught. Stuff disappearing.
My tongue and my lip are wrestling. I can't figure it out.
Yeah,
What's
that's
going on?
Happening all the time.
So stuff's disappearing, and we gotta figure out why it's
There's
disappearing.
belts that are disappearing.
Oh, yeah, there's
and stuff's
belts.
disappearing.
Belts. So one of the theories which is a great theory, which is one that I've been entertaining in
I
my
always
mind.
love these.
Yeah.
The worm.
There's a wormhole, Cam. So, for the science fiction enthusiasts, the wormhole theory holds a lot of appeal, obviously.
Yeah.
A
We've talked about the wormhole. Two holes, like a piece of paper,
Yeah.
folded together,
Yeah.
cutting through time.
Yeah, it's like space
Watching
and
Interstellar
time.
will tell you.
Yeah, you can fold it, right? So
weird.
maybe this is a
I don't know
space.
how the water's staying put.
Exactly. I don't know how it's either. But maybe the H2O doesn't matter in the wormhole.
Maybe it's all fake. It's just a thick mist.
Maybe. I didn't hear that one though.
I just came up with it. Put it in there.
Put it in there. So wormhole, basically, it's a space-time shortcut, right?
Yeah.
In theory, it could potentially allow time travel. And so there's a lot of different things going on
No
here.
wonder you cut through there. If you could shave off
I know.
like a 2-day boat ride,
Yeah.
boom, you're in.
Delta, that's why they're getting there on
Nobody
time.
goes to South America, though.
No, that's the problem. So, although wormholes haven't been proven to exist yet, it hasn't stopped them from being thrown about as a Bermuda Triangle theory. Some people point to the wormhole explanation as a reason why many vessels aren't found after crashing in the Bermuda Triangle.
Just go into that wormhole and
Yeah,
where does it put them?
somewhere else. Bigfoot land.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I don't
right.
know. They're somewhere else.
That's the simplest name for
Yeah,
planet
Bigfoot land.
Bigfoot land.
Got a bunch of ships and Bigfoots. Big feet.
It's like Mario. You just blow your little flute,
Yeah.
and it takes you whirlwind on to Bigfoot land.
That's right. So that's why they think maybe you're not finding any of these vessels. But some people say, no, that's just the Gulf Stream, dummy. It's taking all those out of there. Duh. So there's another one.
What is the Gulf Stream? Just
It's a
nice
jet.
rush.
It's a jet. Right?
Yeah, super fast.
Super fat jet. The other one I've been reading about is that there's a hole in the planet's electromagnetic forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. So the Bermuda Triangle appears to be one of the places on Earth where the compasses have trouble pointing to true north. What are you laughing at over there?
Just some of these theories.
I know.
I can see somebody just sitting down in a diner.
No, see.
I'll tell you what. It's a hole in the planet's electromagnetic forces.
Yeah, yep.
Eating some steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs. Chicken and waffles is what he's eating.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the compasses, just like in the Flight 19, their compasses weren't working, right? So they're saying, well, it's a hole in the planet's electromagnetic forces, so when you get in there, your compasses go all haywire.
Yeah.
You don't know which way you're going. Sun goes down, don't know which way is what. You don't know your ass from your elbow. You get lost, you fall in the water, Gulf Stream takes you out there. Okay?
That's from your elbow.
Exactly.
So confused right now.
Wait. What?
Which one of these?
Another bite of steak. Places like the Gobi Desert are well known to cause compasses to
Flo,
melt.
give me another steak.
Flow.
Flo.
Likewise, they also act up in the Bermuda Triangle. Many people have reported strange occurrences with their compasses in the triangle throughout the years. While it doesn't always happen, it can cause pilots and sailors to go significantly off course. Like from Liverpool to New York, or where was they going? And somehow you end up down by Cuba.
Landed in Sao Paulo now. I don't know how this
Yeah,
happened.
what's going on? So that's another one. Electromagnetic mess.
We caught a tailwind and we are now in South America.
We're gonna have a layover at the next stop. Sorry about that.
Help me get down here.
I hope you got your passports.
I understand you all wanted to go to Vancouver, Washington, and that's not going to happen.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, electromagnetic field's going to be coming from.
Yeah, our fault. It's a hole in the electromagnetic field.
If you look out your right window, you see a planet's electromagnetic force hole.
And that's the way to Bigfoot land out your left window.
Been there.
Been there. Terrifying. So another explanation is aliens. This one's quite popular with the kids these days.
Probably the best explanation for everything.
Yeah. Some writers have blamed UFOs for the disappearances, and that they believe the aliens use the triangle as a portal to travel to and from our planet. So that's just where they're getting dropped off from Mars. It's just like, and then they end up in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Right? The area is like a gathering station where they capture people, ships, and aircraft to conduct research. That's
It's a good choice of area.
Yeah, why not?
No land.
No land.
Hell, it's so hard to find a human down here. Salt water.
Bunch of fish.
Who put the time warp teleporter over the big piece of ocean?
Someone did not do their job. This is bullshit.
Well, it's back then. What's that one thing? The big, huge island that was one? The Pangea? Or
Oh,
whatever?
Pangea, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yep.
it used to be there, okay? Now it's split up. Sorry.
That was like 2 billion years
You can't
ago.
move a time warp. It's there and it's there. Anyway.
You get the 2.0 version, we can move it next time. Spring for the extra cash,
I'll
boss.
teleport.
The final scenes of Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind depict pilots from every decade returning to Earth. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they're thinking maybe that's kind of the thing. Like they're flying into this alien warp hole, and that, yeah. And then
They're
they're.
a weird looking alien warp hole.
Does that look like an alien warp hole to you? What's going on?
What is that? Alien warp hole.
Smells weird too.
Yuck.
Yeah. That's yucky.
That's yuck.
That's a yucky. Anyways, aliens.
Out your right window, you'll see an alien warp hole. Please fasten your seatbelts. We're about ready to hit an alien wormhole. Warp.
All right.
I have now turned off the. You don't go about the cabin anymore. No more peanuts. That may have felt like turbulence, but that was an alien warp hole. I don't know where we're at. Does anyone know how to read a compass? Please come up to the. Please don't look at your compass. It's spinning right now.
That's stupid.
I would definitely, if I was a pilot flying over
mess with
Bermuda,
people.
I'd totally
Yeah.
mess with people.
They should do like themed flights where you pay extra and then you
Oh,
have like
that'd be
a
so
whole
cool.
like thing where you're going through it and they're like, you're going
Everybody,
through
look out your right window. You'll see actually 19 TBM dollars. And there's Flight 19 right alongside of us there. It's been a while since we've seen them.
Sweet to like get
Yeah.
some like pilots to
I
fly
know.
up alongside.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Here's another one that I really like. It's the lost city of Atlantis.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's man, that city's like in every part of the ocean.
It really is. But theorists believe that the fabled city once resided under the triangle, and mystical crystals which powered Atlantis are still resting on the seabed, transmitting huge
That'll
waves
dig
of
some
energy
stuff up.
that destroy the vessels on the sea above. So it's the crystals. It's the Atlantis crystals. They're just jacking stuff up. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't expect anything less from a crystal.
No,
I mean,
it must be big.
That's what she said. Must be big.
Have you watched Drain the Oceans?
What?
Have you ever watched the episodes of Drain the Ocean?
I don't know what that is.
It's on the History Channel.
Oh,
So they like do all these.
They actually drain the oceans.
yeah.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, they got to warn people ahead of time.
It's gonna happen next week, guys. Did you get
No
ready?
boating today. We're draining it. No more. Hey, you can't
Get your
ship
fishing
it.
in. It's over soon.
Amazon, you got to take to the air because we're gonna drain this. Anyways, they like do all this like, seismic stuff and shoot ultrasounds and all kinds of weird technological stuff. But then they drain it based on what they see on the floor. So why haven't they found Atlantis, huh?
I don't know,
If they're draining oceans,
but they didn't really drain
computer. No, but they have these really sophisticated ways of
it. Yeah, I know
taking
they
pictures
do.
of the seafloor. You'd think they found Atlantis.
There's
I'm
trenches.
done with this podcast.
Anyways, Lost City of Atlantis, even though it pisses off Cam, is one of the reasons maybe that this
Those
is
crystals
happening.
be found. I'm telling you.
It's stupid crystals. Anyways, the next one is gigantic structures under the sea, and this one again comes
Under the sea.
down where it's wetter. Crystals are better. Take it from me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Paranormal explorers. How do you get to be a paranormal explorer?
I don't know, but that sounds amazing.
I want to get a business card that says that.
Cameron Horner.
Yeah, I'm a paranormal explorer at your service.
Cameron Horner, PE, not PE instructor. Paranormal explorer.
PE. I'm a PE teacher. I teach paranormal exploring.
Man, I want to make a card just for that.
I know.
I actually do have a bachelor's in physical education.
Do you really?
So I should get a card.
You have a bachelor's in physical education?
It was like, it was kinesiology and
Oh.
PE, and that's what I got.
Interesting.
That's what I got in PE. That's what I got into medical school.
That's how I
medical education.
I get it. All right.
Anyway.
Anyways, paranormal explorers claim they found a massive crystal pyramid lurking beneath the ocean in the triangle.
What?
Yep, they implied this might be responsible for crashing ships and aircraft.
Okay.
So that's one. That's another one. This next one, it's kind of scary. I hope it's not racist, but it's here. It's I think it might be the souls of African slaves.
It's kind of racist, but I'm gonna say it.
I don't know. It was on the internet, so I'm gonna read it.
I have actually seen this.
Have you really? I've never heard of this.
Because of all the trade ships that sunk and
Yeah,
all
sure.
the crap they went through.
So one of the most significant theories is that the triangle is made up of the souls of slaves who had been thrown overboard by sea captains
Jeez.
on their journey to the States. In his book Healing the Haunted, Dr. Kenneth McCall claimed that a haunting sound could be heard while sailing in the notorious waters.
Did
So
you say what that sound was?
sounds like souls of African slaves. Something like that. I don't know. So that's a theory.
Well, that's creepy.
Another one is there's government testing going on. This one could be real.
Always.
So there really is the Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center, or the AUTEC.
L-Tech.
Altec.
Altec.
Altec. It's located in the mysterious...
Seems like something on Fallout.
I know, it
the
does.
Altec building.
Altec, yep.
You get some Nuka-Cola in there.
Nuka-Cola. It's used as a hub to test submarines, weapons, sonar, secret projects, and reverse-engineered alien technology. And some say it's behind the disappearances. I
Okay.
could see that.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like the Philadelphia Project, remember?
Mhm.
That's weird.
Yeah, that one's funky dumb.
That one's
We need to
super
do a
weird.
whole episode on that.
I think so, too, because that one's disturbing.
It really is. And then the last one I have, which is, it's great. An ancient comet is
cool.
responsible. Yeah. Some theorists believe that all the weird activity around the Bermuda Triangle is caused by an ancient comet. Supposedly, it crashed into the ocean more than 10,000 years ago, and the comet came to reside at the bottom of the sea in a trench so deep it's undetectable. So that's what I'm saying, Cam. Doesn't matter how good of an NVIDIA graphics card you have, you
There's
can't
some-
get to the trench in the bottom.
That's true.
Okay?
Yeah.
According to the theory, the comet's...
Chinese can.
No, they
They
can't.
just got to the bottom of the Marinara Trench. They found the crust.
Did they? Okay. All right.
Delicious.
Delicious. According to the theory, the comet's extraterrestrial nature doesn't play well with navigational equipment, which is why so many people have crashed in the area. That one I could see. You know,
Yeah.
you got some space rock down there that it funks up your north.
It's got some
Bearing.
weird freaking
Yeah.
magnetic stuff.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like when the camera's pushing in.
Yeah. Did you ever see Man of Steel?
Yeah,
When that thing was like pulsating down. It's
I
like,
don't remember.
And
Yeah.
it like would lift all the stuff like magnetically.
Oh,
That was
oh,
cool.
That was cool.
I
It's
bet
been
you
a
that's
long
in the
time.
bottom of the ocean.
Is that the one that had Kevin Costner in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died in it.
Did he? Gosh damn.
Remember the tornado got him?
I don't. Oh yeah, because
He's
they
like-
live in like Iowa or something, huh?
No, son.
No,
Don't
son.
fly over here.
Ain't worth it. I'm gonna go play catch with Daddy for the rest of my days.
Make sure and build something so I can come back.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all I've got for that.
Okay.
For the possible explanations.
Well, that sounds weird and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is weird and crazy?
What?
Did you know your laptop and your phone, it's never really off?
I know.
Even when you put it in airplane mode, it's not off.
I know.
And everything from your passport to your credit cards contains RFID identification.
Why they got to do that?
So, I don't know. They're stupid. And all of it contains valuable private information that is easily exploited in the wrong hands. This is where Silent Pocket comes in. Silent Pocket offers a range of products you already use. Wallets, bags, horse bags, travel gear, laptop sleeves, key case. I don't think the horse bag's in there, but with the added protection of your patented Faraday technology, which turns your device invisible and safe from the outside world.
Beautiful.
We talk about EMP, CMEs, Bermuda triangles, and crystals all the time, and it's time to do something about it. Go to silent-pocket.com/discount/casual preppers and get 10% off from your order.
Silent Pocket.
Sweet stuff. It's beautiful looking. Protect your stuff. Get it. Anyway,
So I gave you some of the crazy stuff that people think that might be going on there, and this is the fun stuff. But what do the scientists say? No.
I take that back.
Dum-dums. This is the things that actually
These are
happen.
the smarty pantses.
Yeah.
They're like, y'all dumb. Bermuda's normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag science.
So, one of the biggest Bermuda debunkers is Larry Cucci.
Isn't it Koosh?
Koosh.
Koosh.
Author of the Bermuda Triangle Mystery, solved 1975.
He did it
figured
way
this
back
out.
then.
Yeah. Argued that many claims of Gaddis, that other guy I was telling you about, and subsequent writers were exaggerated, dubious, or unverifiable. So, Cucci.
We're going to call him Coochie. For the sake of this podcast.
Cuschi or something like that.
We're calling him Coochie.
Yeah, Cucci. Research revealed a number of inaccuracies and inconsistencies between Berlitz's account and statements from eyewitnesses, participants, and other involved in the initial incident. So this guy's like pissed. He's like, I won't figure this out. He got all these different records and determined that a lot of this is just made up bull crap. He said Cucci noted cases where he said disappearances of round the world yachtsman Donald Crowhurst that went on his own, which Berlitz had presented as a mystery despite clear evidence to the contrary. Like another example was the ore carrier recounted by Berlitz as lost without a trace. He just didn't like Berlitz, obviously.
Yeah.
3 days out of an Atlantic port when it had been lost 3 days out of a port with the same name in Pacific Ocean. So he doesn't, it's like inconsistencies with all these records. Some of the things, the key points were that he said the number of ships and aircraft reported missing in the area was not significantly greater, proportionally speaking, than any other part of the ocean. So it's not like more were getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
Coochie sounds like a buzzkill.
Yes.
I don't care what you say.
In an area frequented by tropical cyclones, bomb cyclones. The number of disappearances that did occur were, for the most part, neither disproportionate, unlikely, or mysterious. I just got a pop up from that guy that eats on TikTok. He posted a new video.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
There's a guy, the COVID-19.
What the hell's his name on TikTok, dude?
His name's like Poopy Fart Gmail. Johnny Poopy Fart Gmail.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's the best.
But he just has a mic up to his throat and he eats
He
like
just eats
hamburgers
stuff.
and stuff all day.
I don't know why I
So
like watching
funny.
it. I gotta find his name. You go. Oh, John Poopy Fart Gmail.com.
I was close, yeah.
John Poopy Fart Gmail.com. Go.
It's funny.
He's got like the greatest
It's so
mustache.
disgusting, but
Oh.
he does.
Yeah.
He like eats half of it when he's eating.
Oh, he's got a new one.
Yeah, that's the one
Keep
that
going.
just popped.
Keep going.
Furthermore, Berlitz and other writers would often fail to mention such storms or even represent the disappearances having happened in the calm conditions when meteorological records clearly contradict this. So like you were saying about the, which one did you say? You're like, we won't mention that there was a...
What?
Yeah, listen to this. He's just eating a hamburger. What is he eating?
That's a hamburger.
He puts a mic up to his throat. It's so disgusting sounding, but it's funny. Anyway, check him out. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's saying that a lot of these events didn't mention that there was like a hurricane or
Oh,
something
sure.
going on.
Yeah.
So he makes it sound like they just disappeared in perfect
Yeah.
sunny day. Because what was that one you were saying where we won't mention that?
Yeah, that was with the two people that disappeared from the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
But it was during a hurricane.
Yeah, that may have had
That
something.
may have had something to
But
do
that's
with
what he's saying. There's a lot of these reports are failing to mention that
Yeah.
there was a storm going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said the number of them. Some disappearances had in fact never even happened. One plane crash was said to have taken place in 1937 off from Daytona Beach, Florida, in front of 100 witnesses. A check of the local papers revealed nothing. And then the legend of the Bermuda Triangle is a manufactured mystery perpetuated by writers who either purposely or unknowingly made use of misconceptions, faulty reasoning, and sensationalism.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So
Coochie
anyways,
can kiss it.
Coochie's a buzzkill for sure.
Yeah.
In 2013, a study, the Worldwide Fund of Nature, identified the world's 10 most dangerous waters for shipping, and the Bermuda Triangle was not included in that.
What?
So, Worldwide Fund of
they're-
Nature thinks it's bogus too.
Yeah, they're buzzkilling everything. Man.
So some explanations, compass variations.
Yeah.
So why did the compasses, and that's one of the most common reports from most of these disappearances. Even though they disappeared, they got a record out.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
goodness. But problems are one of the cited phrases in many of the triangle incidents. While some have theorized that the unusual local magnetic anomalies may exist in the area, such anomalies have not been found. Compasses have natural magnetic variations in relation to the magnetic poles, a fact which navigators have known for centuries. But there's a number of places that this is known, and they know well that there's magnetic changes in these areas, but the Bermuda Triangle is not one of them based on where it's located and all that. So, but the public may not be as informed and think there's something mysterious about the compass changing across an area as large as the triangle, which
so
naturally
sometimes
will.
True north and magnetic north are off slightly, right? And you have to know in your area what that might be. But
yeah, so it's such a big area, and they don't really know. So anyway, the Gulf Stream is a major surface current, primarily driven by thermal hailing circulation that originates in the Gulf of Mexico and then flows through the Straits of Florida into the North Atlantic. In essence, it is a river within the ocean.
Whoa.
And like a river, it can and does carry floating objects. It has a maximum surface velocity of about 2 meters per second.
Okay.
6.6 feet per second for Americans.
Yeah.
A small plane making a water landing or a boat having engine trouble could be carried away from its reported position by the current.
Sure, but wouldn't they know what that current is?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if the Gulf Stream is a thing, well, obviously it is. They would know like where it goes. I would think so.
I would think so too, and it's pretty simple. I mean, they've got the formula right there: 6.6 feet per second.
Do the
Just
math,
calculate,
Einstein.
Landed this area, 6.6 feet. You can find it.
Yeah.
This is just people that don't know how to do math.
Idiots.
Human error.
Yeah, there you go.
One of the most cited explanations in official inquiries as to the loss of any aircraft or vessel is human error. So even in the Flight 19, I remember they talked a lot about the lead pilot was kind of a ding-dong, they said. They said that he just like made really bad decisions, and they think he just flew them off into the middle of nowhere and was the only one reporting where they were, and they think that he was just like so lost that he drove them into death.
Not good.
But human stubbornness may have caused businessman Harvey Conover to lose his sailing yacht, the Renovok. That's a cool name.
Revenok.
Oh, yeah. I like Renovok better.
Dyslexic.
Yes, Lex Dixon. Conover. As he sailed into the teeth of the storm, probably level 6 or 5, or I don't know.
Probably somewhere around
South of Florida in January 1st, 58. Violent weather. Hurricanes are powerful storms that form in tropics. We already talked about it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what a hurricane is because of us. The sinking of Francisco de Bobadilla.
Francisco.
From Francisco de la Bobadilas.
Bobadilla.
Francisco.
That's fun to say.
Francisco.
Francisco.
That's right. I just watched that. Spanish fleet in 1502 was the first recorded instance of destructive hurricane. Getting late in the podcast.
Yeah.
Tongues
slurring
tired.
a little bit.
These storms have in the past caused a number of incidents related. I just did it again. A powerful downdraft of cold air was suspected to be a cause in the sinking of Pride of Baltimore.
That's creepy. A powerful downdraft.
Yeah, so pushes it underwater.
It's like, screw you.
Like the hand of God is.
Yeah.
The crew of the sunken vessel noted the wind suddenly shifted and increased velocity from 20 miles per hour to 60 to 90. So these, the books I've been reading about surviving on the ocean and stuff like that, like, we get in windstorms that are like 35, 40, but on the ocean, like 30 miles per hour causes like massive waves. So it's like these simple changes cause like an enormous, I'm done. Just knocked over my iPad. But anyways, a National Hurricane Center satellite specialist, James Lushine, stated during very unstable weather conditions, my damn, the downburst of cold air from aloft can hit the surface like a bomb, exploding outward like a giant squall line of wind and water. So a similar event occurred to the Concordia in 2010 off the coast of Brazil. Scientists are currently investigating whether hexagonal. Oh, I think it's hexagonal.
I think it's hexagonal.
Clouds, I said it earlier, the right way. Clouds may be the source of these 170-mile-an-hour air bombs. So these are like super powerful winds that generate waves of more than 45 feet high because these air bombs come down and crash on the ocean and push the water up.
Jeez.
It's like in the bathtub,
Yeah.
You
Air
blow
bomb.
it, blow on it.
Oh, just doing an air bomb in a bathtub.
I've done an air bomb. Comes up pretty foul.
A little bubbly.
Methane hydrates. I thought this was pretty interesting. An explanation of some of the disappearances has focused on the presence of large fields of methane hydrates, a form of natural gas on the continental shelves. Laboratory experiments carried out in Australia have proven that bubbles can indeed sink a scale model ship by decreasing the density of the water.
Wow.
So all those bubblies,
Yeah.
and the ship just sinks.
Just
There's
goes
no
down.
buoyancy.
Yeah.
It's lost. It has been hypothesized that periodic methane eruptions, sometimes called mud volcanoes, may produce regions of frothy water that are no longer capable of providing adequate buoyancy. So
That's crazy.
it's like farting in the water a
Too
bunch
much
of times,
methane
and it just drops it. I've had a mud volcano once.
in the bathtub.
Honey,
Whoops, did it again.
methane gas is kind of strong in here.
Not much buoyancy in here no more.
But yeah, super weird. The all this release of gas causes like bubbly water, and then the boat just sinks. But doesn't
That's
explain
crazy.
the disappearance of crew unless
Well,
it goes under and comes back up.
It says that, the Gulf Stream takes it away.
Oh, that's right.
But again, it
Yeah.
goes somewhere.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Water spouts.
Okay.
Water spouts, which are basically like tornadoes on the ocean, have been seen in the Bermuda Triangle during the weather phenomena. Water from the ocean is sucked hundreds of thousands of feet into the air. This seems so bizarre. And
That
so
would creep me out.
In addition to water spouts, part of the Gulf Stream moves along the edge of the Bermuda Triangle, which can lead to high waves, which could easily capsize boats. These waves hit with absolutely no warning at all and can be hundreds of feet high. Waves at that height could even be able to knock a plane out of the freaking air.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's like a rogue wave. Is that what
Yeah.
they're talking about there?
Yeah. Wasn't it not Edge of Tomorrow? That's a different movie.
It's a good movie, though.
That's a really good movie.
Great movie.
What's the one with John Cusack?
2012.
Yeah, aren't they like flying and there's like these big like tornadoes?
There's
things
lots of crazy
water
stuff
and
going on,
So
yeah.
that's what they're talking about. Water
I
spouts.
see.
So when you factor in water spouts, giant, quickly forming waves, and then you have a factor of possible hurricane as well, you see that a lot of weather scenarios could spell disaster. So
Yeah.
they're just saying it's just a turbulent area,
Yeah.
lots of storms, and that's why things are sinking.
That makes sense.
This one's weird. Electronic fog.
Ooh, sounds like a great name for like a club or something.
It doesn't sound like a club
We're
name.
going to go hit up electronic fog tonight. You want to go?
You want to come in the club?
Yep.
The most notable theory of the Bermuda's Triangle.
It's not like how you said it. Bermuda's Triangle. It's like it's Bermuda's
It's
Triangle.
possessive.
It's possessive.
It owns the electronic
Yeah.
fog.
Yeah.
Is a meteorological phenomenon which sticks to an aircraft or ship. It's said that the fog causes equipments on aircrafts and ships to malfunction, such as spinning of compasses.
So how? Wait. So it's like a weird electrical event.
It's
thing
like
or something.
Yeah, I figure it's like a dew that has electrical charge in it.
Well, I've had that Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Isn't it voltage or something? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, they just collect it off the planes when they go over the Bermuda Triangle.
Put a little fizz in there. It's ready to go.
Capture it in a little container. But yeah, so electronic fog
Wow.
sticks to planes, causes all kinds of haywire.
Dang.
If you look out your right window, you see electronic fog. We're losing altitude, I think. These instruments are all crazy. Your
Anyways.
complimentary Mountain Dew voltage is on its way back. Electronic fog version.
Well, I just read to you a whole novel,
bunch of stuff,
and that was
yeah.
rough on the tongue, rough on the ears too. I'm sure.
Rough on the tongue, rough on the ears.
But yeah, there's
That's
the
it.
Bermuda.
Yeah, Bermuda's Triangle.
Bermuda's.
That's what I'm calling it from now
I am
on.
too. Because I did it. I
Yeah.
accidentally called it.
That's
It's-
all right.
It's possessive.
Yeah.
Bermuda's Triangle, Bermuda's Water, Bermuda's hot. or,
Electronics fog.
Yeah.
I don't
Water
know.
spouts are owned by Bermuda.
Waters, spouts.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. That's the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle.
we're both struggling here. Anyways.
We've done this before, I
Tell
swear.
your pilot not to fly over the Bermuda
Yeah,
Triangle.
it's not worth it.
I know this. Yeah, it's only a couple thousands of miles, but you need to go around. Is it million miles or something like that?
Well, they say the thing I read said it was either 500,000 square miles up to 1 million square miles. So again, somebody's math is really bad. it's
It's
either
the
that
same dude
or
that's
it's
flying
double
from
that.
Liverpool to New York by going down to Argentina.
It's like 1 square mile. No, it could be up to 1 million square miles. Anywhere in between. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Right.
you see that spaceship was 1,500 miles per hour.
Atlantis crystals bubbling in the water.
Same guy that's coming up with all
Yeah. We need to do an entire episode of
This guy talking on the airplane.
Yeah, we need to do the
Entire
pilot,
episode.
and we need to do the 30s
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's coming in. That's front. Read all about it. Bermuda's Triangle. Bermuda's Triangle. Electronic fog.
This is probably pissing people off that it's so
Electronic
damn loud.
fog's coming in. He's going to hook. Takes a right hook to the face.
I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to stop. Tech pack. Oh, we got a tech pack. Oh, we got a tech pack. Here we go. We got a
Kobe
tech
did a
pack.
video on this, so check it out on
Yeah,
TikTok.
go check it on TikTok. Burn-proof gear rail wrap. So this is a wrap that you put around your rail that is burn-proof.
Broken down for you.
Oh, it's great. And then you got the X-Steel AR-55 550 target.
Yeah. Big old beast.
Yeah.
Steel plate.
Mm-hmm.
Wear it in my jacket.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Cool.
And then you got the SI Ultimate Dust cover. I'm trying that the little box.
Oh,
Little
little
box, whatever
cute
that's
box.
at. Yeah. Dust cover for your gun. And then you got the Breakthrough Clean Wipes pack.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Instead of squirting oil all over
You just
your
got a
gun,
pack of stuff, yeah.
you can wipe it down and get it clean.
And then they're saying that the December box is going to be bonkers. That's what they're
I
saying.
love bonkers.
Yeah.
It's going to have a couple of those in there.
Bonkers of 1,000 years. Oh my gosh, bonkers. I forgot about those.
It's pretty chewy. They're good.
Oh, they're dang good.
They're way good. I don't even know if you can find them.
I don't know. Hit me up if you know where to get some bonkers. I haven't had those in a million years.
Going to get any stalking.
Yeah. I want to go
Tell
hit
your
up-
wife you want some bonkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that
What
mean?
bonkers?
Hey, we should shout out to
Yeah.
old Gatapack.
Oh, Gatapack sent us a couple of shirts. Boy, Cam's wearing his right now. Boy, they're sexy. Boy, check that out, boy.
Ah, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it fits freaking good.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
Go check out Gatapack.
Nippies poking out.
Yeah,
of that.
go check out Gatapack.
Yeah, you should.
Good-
like, seriously.
Good guys.
I have a little segment on there on our next podcast about
Yep,
them.
next one.
They make the best pre-built packs. I'm telling you.
For sure.
Oh, no.
For sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you have subscribed
Yeah.
to the Preppers podcast.
It's good for everybody. Thank you.
Bermuda's Triangle and the tax pack. All right.
Talk.
All right. Stay survived.